Umar Khayyam, also known as Omar Khayyam, was a Persian polymath, philosopher, mathematician, astronomer, and poet who lived during the Islamic Golden Age. He was born on 18 May 1048, in Nishapur, Persia, modern-day Iran, and died on 4 December 1131. Khayyam's contributions to various fields have left a lasting legacy, but he is perhaps best known in the Western world for his poetry, particularly the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Early life and education. Umar Khayyam was born into a family of tent makers, which is the meaning of his surname, Khayyam. Despite his humble beginnings, he showed an early aptitude for learning and was educated in the sciences and philosophy. He studied under some of the most prominent scholars of his time, including the renowned philosopher Avicenna, Ibn Sina. Contributions to mathematics and astronomy. Khayyam made significant contributions to mathematics, particularly in the field of algebra. He wrote a treatise on algebra that included solutions to cubic equations using geometric methods. His work laid the groundwork for later developments in algebra and was influential in both the Islamic world and Europe. In astronomy, Khayyam was part of a team of scientists commissioned by the Seljuk Sultan Malik Shah to reform the Persian calendar. The result was the Jalali calendar, which was more accurate than the Gregorian calendar that would be developed centuries later. The Jalali calendar is still in use today in Iran and Afghanistan. Poetry and the Rubaiyat. While Khayyam was a respected scientist in his time, he is perhaps best remembered today for his poetry. His collection of quatrains, or four-line poems, known as the Rubaiyat, has been translated into many languages and has inspired countless readers. The themes of the Rubaiyat often revolve around the fleeting nature of life, the pursuit of knowledge, and the enjoyment of the present moment. The most famous English translation of the Rubaiyat was done by Edward Fitzgerald in the 19th century. Fitzgerald's translation, while not always literal, captured the spirit of Khayyam's poetry and introduced it to a Western audience. The Rubaiyat became immensely popular in the Victorian era and has remained a classic of world literature. Philosophy and legacy. Khayyam's philosophical views were complex and often skeptical. He questioned traditional religious beliefs and emphasized the importance of reason and empirical evidence. His poetry reflects a deep sense of existential inquiry and a fascination with the mysteries of life and the universe. Umar Khayyam's legacy is multifaceted. He is remembered as a brilliant mathematician and astronomer, a profound poet, and a free-thinking philosopher. His work continues to be studied and appreciated for its intellectual depth and poetic beauty, making him one of the most celebrated figures of the Islamic Golden Age.